guys, welcome back to my channel. Does anybody else have a thing where if they smile, it gives them a headache? Or is it just me? I was just smiling for some photos for like thumbnail stuff, and I've given, it's like back here. It's like a fake smile headache. I think I'm allergic to inauthenticity. It's a haul. It's a big haul. I mean, it might be. I don't know what's actually in this bag of things, but this is everything I brought back from Hong Kong. Some skincare stuff in there, although I had a very limited bringing home situation because it was carry on only. So I mean, the skincare I would have gone absolutely crazy for. Thankfully, I left Molly over there. My friend that I went to visit, she still lives there. So worst case scenario, now I've seen what there is, I could just put in an order, get her to send me things. But I did buy a lot of face masks and knickknacks, so many t-shirts from Disney. I also think I've probably got some stuff that's not in here. Like I got Lee a Starbucks Hong Kong mug. I got Milo a ton of stuff, like sweets and things that I've already given him, and Ella got some skincare. So there's those things, but this is the other stuff that I still have to show you. This I bought for my niece because it's kind of a tradition at this point. When I was little, my dad used to travel around a lot for work, and he went to China and he brought me back a little Chinese suit, and I wore that to death. Like, I was probably 4 or 5 when he got it, and I was still wearing it when I was like 10. So I got her, with that in mind, I got her a little bit bigger. She's 2 and this was like a size 4, but I thought because it was a tunic, she could probably wear it now with like whatever. And then the little trousers, how cute are these? How cute are these? I actually wish that I bought more of these, but again, the thing that stopped me was knowing if there was something that I was like, oh my god, I wish I'd bought that, I can always ask Molly to get it for me. The Disney t-shirts, it was insane. It was completely insane. Everybody told me that Hong Kong was so expensive. And yes, to a degree, it's expensive. But it's expensive like a city is expensive. So, you know, if you've ever been to London, then you go, yeah, it's really expensive in London. But you wouldn't go, oh, like, don't go there. It's so many people warned me that I thought it was going to be astronomical. It is cheaper to me than New York, cheaper than London, cheaper than Florida Disney in terms of like prices for things. It actually wasn't astronomical at all, but I think people had like overdone it for me. And I don't know whether or not because they're going to Asia, I don't know if people are thinking it's going to be like Thailand and everything's going to be super cheap, and so then they're like, whoa, this is so expensive. But it's a major city, so I don't know. I think just like manage your own expectations price-wise, but it had the opposite effect of me because I felt like everything was way cheaper than I expected it to be. Every one of these t-shirts, for example, from Disney, cost me less than £20. That's crazy. I think you'd be probably looking in the region of 40 if you were going to buy something like from Disney, whether it be Paris or Florida or, you know, America in general. So everything felt a lot cheaper than I expected. How cute is this? I also saw on loads of vlogs, everyone was saying there was nothing that said Hong Kong Disney on it, and there were so many things. I don't know what was happening, but here we are. So I bought everything that said Hong Kong Disney on it because we're going to Florida Disney next year, and I just thought this would be really cool to wear all the Hong Kong Disney stuff. I got like a mix of sizes so that Lee, me, and Milo can all wear it. Ella's not coming this time because she's a grown-up now. Apparently, at some point, you drop off on your adult parent trips. I didn't do big trips with my parents really very much, even as a kid, definitely not as an adult. So I didn't know when this would happen, but it's now. It's 19. Love this. This is my very favorite one. This is a Spirit jersey, and I think this ended up costing me just under 40, and I want to say it's $70 on the US website. I might be conflating them. They may be like 30 and 60. Whatever it was a massive discount. And then on the back, look at it, and it's the villains. Amazing. So much of the stuff I got was also, what's the word I'm looking for? Glow in the dark. Glow in the dark. The Mystic Manor was an amazing ride. I haven't, at the point of filming this, actually edited my Hong Kong Disney vlog yet. I can't wait to do it, but I'm also massively overwhelmed by it. So I'll get to it. But the Mystic Manor was like Haunted Mansion, but so amazing. So amazing. So this was from there, and everything said MM. So that's clearly me. But it's also Milo. So I bought Milo a Mystic Manor t-shirt as well. And I think his just has this guy on the front of it. He's like the mascot for Mystic Manor. and Milo's. Again, glow in the dark. Okay, a couple more Disney t-shirts and then we're done. This was a classic. I also bought myself a Disney pin, which is downstairs somewhere, and it's exactly like this. And then last but not least, this is glow in the dark, and I got this specifically for Lee because I thought if we go to the parks at night, this would be really cool because it'll glow when you're on the rides. Right, okay. For those of you that aren't interested in Disney, it's done. It's finished. I bought 2 pairs of trousers like this. We got them on my last day. We were kind of wandering around where my friend lives in, I think she lives in West Kowloon. Kowloon, but I feel like it's West Kowloon. So it's a little bit more local. Like, it's not as touristy. There's not a lot of foreigners living around there. And so it's like the markets are all live stuff. It was crazy to see. And the markets were so cheap. So like they had clothing like this, and I think I paid £3 for these. They were only in the one size, and truthfully, I wish I could have gotten a bigger size because they're a little bit, with them being that kind of fleece material, they're a little bit clingy on the legs. But I got them in this colour and I got them in black and white because the ones from Next I've been wearing to death, and £3. I don't know. It's probably terrible that they were £3, but here we are. I purchased them anyway. Right, I got a couple of sweet things for my dad because we're big dark chocolate fans. I got him, I don't know how good these are going to be because they were in my case and then we're going to be squashed. But I got him dark Maltesers and dark Kit Kats. And they might be like crumbled variations of these things by the time he opens them. But it's the thought that counts, Dad. I also got, I got Milo a fan, like a Disney fan, that's in the shape of the aliens from Toy Story. How cute is that? And then I got this. You can't have enough fans in, oh, there we go. You can't have enough fans in the humid weather, and I figured everything that I was buying that was appropriate for Hong Kong, because that's like super humid there, would also be appropriate for Florida. So I bought lots of fans because they were, again, just cheaper than usual. And this one was particularly good because it's kind of more like pocket friendly. And Chippendale, how cute. I think that was 50% off. Oh, I got a few of these little things. Partially for me, partially for gifts, because I just thought they were really cute for... I think these are really cute little souvenirs. So I bought a couple of those. I bought some shot glasses. One of these is for me, and one of these is for my dad. I always bring my dad a shot glass home from wherever we do. This was quite unusual because it kind of reminded me of New York. This was like, it feels like a New York, but it's Hong Kong. And it was different to all the other ones. So that's the one I got, and one is for me and one is for him. Oh, I also got this for my niece. A little mini fork, which I thought was cute. Oh, I got these from my friend Karen, who's difficult to buy for, but she loves the Nightmare Before Christmas. So I got her some Nightmare Before Christmas earrings. Not Hong Kong specific, but you know. Right, I think we might be down to the skincare now. Oh, I also got this for Emma. Have you seen these before? Is this actually not Asia specific? I don't know. But I saw it somewhere and I was like, I'm going to get them for her. Because then she can just refill it with stuff. I thought was cute. Right, yeah. I'm pretty sure we are now. Oh, I got this for my mum. A hand fan. These aren't like particularly authentic things. They were just like souvenirs. Oh, I also got her some tea while I was in the supermarket there, which you could probably buy from Aldi for all I know. But these were the exciting things. So I've got a couple of these downstairs as well, a couple of them in the fridge, but they're all basically the same thing. I wanted to show you them because they're so weirdly specific and I haven't seen them like this before. Also, if you saw my beauty haul before I went to Hong Kong, you will know that I bought heated eye masks. I had multiple heated eye masks. I did not remember to take any of them with me, and I had a horrible flight out. I got a little bit of sleep, but like I was squished between two strangers. It was just like not a fun time. The way home was even worse because of turbulence. Like I would have actually traded that for the flight out in a heartbeat. It was really not a fun time. But while I was there, I thought I'll buy more heated eye masks for the return journey, and they are exactly the same as the ones that I had, the ones that I bought from Amazon. So the sheet masks are a little bit weird. They're not what I expected them to be. And same with the eye masks as well. So I'll show you the eye masks in a second. I think I've put them in my little fridge behind me. But first of all, these say sleep 8 hours and 8 minutes. So especially for while I was there, that sounded right up my street. I did not sleep very much. I've slept a lot since I've got home. Not like, I feel like I've got immediately back on the right time because I never got on the right time while I was there. I just didn't sleep very much at all, and I'm still kind of catching up. Around 9-10 o'clock at night, I'm like asleep on the sofa every night, which has been pretty good for me. My circadian rhythm has been like reset by Hong Kong. It's been great. But 8 hours and 8 minutes sounds like my kind of thing. And it's real thick, so it kind of almost feels like a hair mask. I was like, what is this going to be? Is it like one really big mask? Because I couldn't work out, like there are multiple numbers on the front. Like, what is this going to be? But it's actually kind of like face wipes. So within this is like a wad of face masks, and you just kind of peel them apart, which is a way better use of packaging. There's no like individual plastic packaging in between, like plastic layers in between all the masks. It's just all of the masks kind of wedged together like face wipes. So I got these ones, got another one downstairs. I got some like this for Ella as well. I got these retinol ones, which were interesting. And then these, a lot of them say clear. It says clear turn in the corner. And I thought that was going to be, you know, like the ones that turn clear, like literally as they have done their job. They're like clear on your face. But I wonder if clear turn is supposed to be to do with breakouts. If anyone can tell me that, I'd love to know, because it says it's moisturizing. It doesn't say anything about breakouts. But what does clear turn mean in this context? Sorry, ran out of battery there for a second. So yeah, the eye masks, they come in like a little packet that you open up. It looked like this was the original outer packaging. And then out of here came this. And it wasn't resealable, which is weird, but it comes in a little tub. And again, it's just all of the little individual eye masks that you peel apart and use. I think I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag just so that they don't evaporate. But this seems to be just the way that those things are packaged, which is unusual, but I think really, really great. Then the only other thing that I think I bought, I feel like I bought loads of stuff, but I can only have bought so much stuff because I only had my little case. So maybe not. The other thing that I bought that I thought would be really great for next summer, and especially for the boys, because Lee and Milo have both got this weird thing about cream on their hands. Like, neither of them could use hand cream, not a chance. And what I started doing for Milo a few years ago was I've got a makeup brush and SPF by the door so that he can put it on himself and Lee as well without having to get it on their hands, because that's not going to be, it shouldn't be the reason that you don't put SPF on, that you don't want to touch it on your hands, you know. But it's apparently this is a thing. People don't like the feeling of things on their hands. They like they like the hands to be super, super dry. So I saw this, and again, I think it was on sale. I want to say it was buy one, get one free. And this is the Tea Tree Cooling Stick, SPF 50, and it is, I'm not opening the other one because I know they're only good for so long once you open them. But it is literally like a solid stick, and then you can put it on, but it's a cooling stick. So when you put it on, it's actually got that like slightly cooling effect. It's nice. It's really nice. And particularly for the boys, but even for me as well, nice to have like in the bag for top-ups while we're out without them having to touch. I know. But that's everything. Yeah, I wasn't crazy. Maybe this, I mean, I went crazy with the Disney t-shirts. The Disney t-shirts felt like, it was like a now or never situation. I felt like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. I want to buy as many things as possible to remember that I was here. And I have a feeling from the past few Disney trips that we went on, and I think it's probably why Ella's not so bothered for this time, is I think that we're going to become like long-term a Disney family. Lee seems to have the bug. He's like, I love this. I can see us doing this. When we're older, we'll come and stay like on Disney property and we'll come and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, well, you know, with that in mind, I don't mind adding to the Disney t-shirt stash if we're potentially going to be going to the different Disneys for decades. Although I was so impressed by Disney Hong Kong, I would go back there in a heartbeat. We're saying to Lee, Disneyland Paris these days is so expensive, it almost would be cheaper, or at least break even, for the three of us to go to Hong Kong and just go to Hong Kong Disney. Everything there was so much cheaper, plus the flights, compared to especially going on the Eurostar. But even if we drove, It's so expensive to go to Disneyland Paris these days. So expensive. So I don't know, maybe in the future we'll all go and I can kind of get in a little visit with Molly again. But it was such an amazing trip. I was really anxious ahead of time because I've never been so far by myself, navigating the airport and navigating a foreign airport on the other end. But it was so much easier than I anticipated. Everything's very westernized, everything's very English speaking. It was an English colony till 1997, so it feels very like transplant. It feels very like England, but not England. So if you've been maybe thinking of going to Asia, but you're worried about the language barrier or feeling like the cultural difference, I can't recommend it enough as a place to go, as maybe like a gateway for you to get a little bit of confidence, because it's just so easy, so easy. I mean, if I can do it completely by myself, anyone can do it. With so little preparation as well. But yeah, I will link for you, if you're interested, the first vlog from the trip below. And if by the time this is up I have posted it, I'll also link the Disney vlog, but I don't know whether or not it will have because I'm putting it off. I'm making it a bigger task than it is. I'll do it eventually. I'll get to it. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!